So exercise 2.6 today, class 5. Okay, so open your book and open the page number 41, and this is the exercise 2.6. And in this exercise, I will solve question number 1. So in this, the question is 2,63,953 visitors visited the trade fair on Sunday. 4,33,000 visited on Monday, and 3,20,656 visited on Tuesday. How many visitors in all visited the trade fair in these 3 days? Okay, so here you have 3 large numbers, and we have to add all these 3 large numbers. Okay, so first write the first number. Number of visitors. Visited on Sunday equal to 2,63,000. 2,63,953. Okay, this is the number of visitors who visited on Sunday, and then the number of visitors visited on Monday equal to 4,33,000. 4,33,000 visited on Monday, and 3,20,656 visited on Tuesday. On Tuesday, three lakh 20,000 656 visited. So what is the total number of visitors on these 3 days? So how many visitors in all visited the trade fair in these 3 days here? So add all these numbers. So this is the total number of visitors visited on these 3 days. So here you will write the number of visitors So this is the answer. That is the total number of visitors who visited in all 3 days is 10,17,609. So this is the answer of this question. And in the question number 3, from a bookstore, 12,685 books were bought for the primary section, and 15,790 books were bought for the middle section, and 13,698 books for the senior sections. So what was the total number of books bought here? So here again we have to add all these numbers and to get the answer. So first write the statement here. So So what we write here, the number of books for primary sections. Equal to 12,000. So this is question number 2. Okay. Question number 2. This is 12,685. Then for the middle section, number of books for the middle section is 15,790. 15,790. And the book for the number of books for senior sections. Equal to 13,698. Now add these three numbers. So here 5 plus 0 plus 0 is 5, and 8 plus 9 plus 9. How much? So here the total number of books is 42,000. Total number of books bought. Equal to this 42,165. This. So now question number. This is question number 1 and then 2. Now question number. Okay, solve question number 4 now. Okay. So what is the addition of the greatest 6-digit number and the smallest 8-digit number? What is the addition of the greatest 6-digit number? So what is the greatest 6-digit number? The greatest 6-digit number is this, and the smallest 8-digit number. What is the smallest 8-digit number? So this is the smallest 8-digit number, and we have to add these two numbers. So add it. So you will have here 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, and 0 and 1. So put the periods here. So you have here 1 crore 9,99,999. So this is the sum of these two numbers. Then next question, question number 5. In a month, 1,33,498 people travel from one station to another station by metro. If the distance from a fare is 32 rupees paid by each traveler, then how much money will be collected in a month? Okay, so here you are given the total number of people who are traveling, and the fare for one person is 32 rupees. So how much money will be collected in 1 month? So here you will multiply the two numbers, then you will get the total money collected in 1 month. Number of people traveled. One month equal to 1,23,498. Where for one person equal to rupees 32. Okay. Then what is the total money collected? So here multiply the number 1,33,498. So this is the answer of this year, and you will write in the statement here that what is the cost here. So the total money collected in 1 month. Total money collected in 1 month equal to rupees 39,51,936. So this is the total money collected in 1 month. And the next question is number 6. If a dictionary contains 3,215 pages and there are 215 words arranged on each page, then how many words are there in the whole dictionary? So here again you have to multiply the two numbers. Question number 7. Number of pages. Equal to 3,215 pages, and number of words in one page. Equal to, it is 215. Then we have to find the total number of words in the dictionary. So here multiply the numbers. So here multiply in this place only. So this here, and see this number into 5 will be this here, that is 5 5 is 25, then 5 here, then 2 is carried, so 5 1 is 5 plus 2 7, then 5 2 is 10, 10, then write 0, then carry 1, then 5 3 is 15 plus 1 16, then 5 1 is, then multiply 1 with this number, 5 1 is 5, that is this, 1 1 is 1, 2 1 is 2, 3 1 is 3, and then 5 2 is 10 here, this here 0, and 2 1 is 2 plus 5 2 is 10, that is 0, and 2 1 is 2 plus 1 3, and 2 2 is 4, and 3 2 is 6. Now add the numbers. So this. So this is the total number of words. Okay. This is that is how much is this? 6,91,225. So write here the total number of words. Total number of words in the dictionary equal to 691,225. That is 6,91,225. This is the answer. So now question number 7. So in question number 7, an organizer has 25,90,488 tickets to be equally sold among 358 singing concerts. How many people will be there in each singing concert? So what should we do here? The total organizer has this much tickets to be equally sold among 358 singing concerts. So how many people will there in each singing concert here? So we have to divide here the first number by the second number. Number of tickets to be sold. Number of tickets to be sold equal to 25,90,488. And the number of singing concerts equal to 358. So then divide this number. So then how much? So multiply 358 by 7, then how much? So this number will go by 7. Okay, then multiply this number by 7, then because yes, okay, so here will be 2506, then subtract, then here 4 will come, then next it will go by 2, again it will come here, then this number will go by 3. Okay, see, yes, it will go by 3. And then again one more it is here, 2148. So this number will go by 6, 3, 5, 8 into 6. Yes, it will go by 6. So this here, then 2148. 0. So that is the quotient here, 7236. So what will be the answer here? How many people will be there in each singing concert? So the number of people each singing concert equal to 7236. So this is the number of people who will be there in each singing concert. That is, in one singing concert, singing concert. What is singing concert? Singing concert means that there is a large gathering of people, and there are some people who sing on the stage, and then the people enjoy watching the songs. So that is the singing concerts. So here the total number of tickets are there this much, and the organizers are organized. That is here in this case some organizer organized or planned 358 singing concerts. Okay, so that if the tickets are sold equally among the people, then how many people will visit each concert here? So in one concert, this one people will visit. Okay, 7236. So this is the answer of question number 7. And then question number 8 is here. So in this, a contractor sent 76 lakh 95,914 bricks for the construction of 70 chambers. And if an equal number of bricks was required for each chamber, how many bricks were used for each chamber? Here chamber means a small room. Okay, so that is just like this classroom is there. So if this is smaller than this, then they can be called the chambers. So here there are 70 chambers to be constructed, and we have the number of bricks. Then how many bricks will be used for constructing each chamber? So here again we will divide the larger number by the smaller number, and we will get the number of bricks which will be going to be used in making one chamber. So here first write the number of bricks. Equal to 76 lakh 95,940, and number of chambers to be constructed. Equal to number of chambers to be constructed equal to 70. So then divide. First 70, 1 is 70, then write 70 here, then subtract, and 6, then 9 will come, then this number will not go by 70, then right here it will go by 0, then write 0 here, so it will be 0, and then this 69, then this number will come here, that is 5, then 9, then this 9 will come here, again we will go by 9, so 630, then this number will come 4 here, then next is here this, so it will go by 2, so here 140, 0, remainder. So this is the number of bricks. So therefore, so the number of bricks which is used to construct one chamber equal to 1,09,942. Okay, this is the number. That is, for making one chamber, this much number of bricks will be used. Okay. So construction of this 70 chambers, though, the number of bricks used for making one chamber will be 1,09,942. Okay, so now this exercise is finished. Now I have done almost all the questions. I have left some questions only, 1 or 2 questions I think. So, and you will have the homework. Okay, so here the homework is all the questions. Okay, you will do all the questions, that is from 1 to 8. Okay, so. And next, I will start this estimation in operations on the numbers. Okay, estimations exercise 2.7. You can see this, and here you have some questions. So here I will solve only 2 questions. Okay, and then the other questions will be your homework in this. So let us start this. And here estimation. So now what is the meaning of estimation? Estimation means that is we just guess, or that is we simplify any number. Okay, that is we round any number to some easy numbers so that we can communicate with other people easily. For example, the cost of a pen is 28 rupees, so we will say that the cost of pen is around 30 rupees. Okay, so here the first question is Leena just transferred 35,405 from her bank account. As a result, the account now has 50,236 left in it. How much money was there in her bank account before transfer? Okay, so here the question is that Leena transferred. Transferred means that is the money is given to other person from her account. Okay, so here Leena just transferred 35,405 rupees from her bank account, and as a result, so she transferred this much money. So now in her bank account the money left is only 50,236. So how much money was there in her bank account before transfer here? So first we will find the actual money in her bank before transferring. Before transferring means we have to add. So we have to add the money transferred and the money now. Okay. So money transferred. Here write money transferred equal to. Money transferred equal to 35,405 rupees, and money left equal to 50,226. So this much here, then add these two number, these two here, then you will get the number. When you add these two numbers, then you will get the actual money in her account. That is before transferring. Before transferring, so when you add these two numbers, then what will you get? When you add these two numbers, then you will get the money she had before transferring. Okay. So here, add these two numbers. So here you will write actual money she had in her account before transferring equal to rupees 85,641 rupees. Okay, so this was the money she had in her bank account before transferring the money. So now we will find the estimation here. That is, what is the estimated answer here? So again, right here, that is you have 35405, and other number is 50,236. Okay, so here what is the estimated number here? So here you have to round. Okay, if you round this this number, then what will happen here? That is, if you round, suppose to the nearest thousand, then this will be here the 35,000 rupees. Okay, and if you round this, it will be around 50,000 rupees. So this is the estimated here sum. So right here. So here the estimated money she had. Equal to around 85,000 rupees. Okay. Now see this that when we have rounded this number to the nearest thousand and this to the nearest thousand, then the sum is 85,000 rupees here. And here the actual money is here 85,641 here. So this number is near to this number. So this is the answer of this question here. In this, so first you will find the actual sum, and then you will round it to the number to the nearest thousand or according to the question, and then you will get the estimated answer. So the next question now is, Meena had collected this much number of stamps till last year, and she was gifted with another lot of this much stamps. How many stamps does she have now? So first find the actual number of stamps. Question number 2, Meena collected the number of stamps collected last year. Okay, here write that the number of stamps collected last year equal to 15,785. This much, and the number of stamps gifted to her equal to 4,290 stamps. So here add this number. This. So this is the sum of these two numbers. So actual number of stamps equal to that is that actual number of stamps equal to 20,075. Now estimated here. So now you will find the estimated sum here. First round, okay, that is 15,785, and this will round it to 16,000, and the next number is 4,290. So when you round this number to, then it will be 4,000. Okay. So now here add these two estimated numbers. So it is 20,000. So estimated number of stamps equal to 20,000. So now see the actual number of stamps here and the estimated number of stamps. So they are very close to each other. So in this way we can find the answer of these questions. So now I will solve question number 4 here. Okay, 4. Question number 4. So in question number 4, a factory produces 18,426 cars every month. How many cars are produced in a year? Okay. So number of cars produced in 1 month. Okay, write the number of cars produced in 1 month equal to how much? 18,426. 18,426 cars. Then how many cars will be produced in 1 year? So number of months in 1 year, you know, number of months in 1 year equal to 12. Okay, number of months in 1 year equal to 12, right? So here the number of cars produced in 1 month. In 1 month, this much number of cars is produced by a factory, and there are 12 months in a year. So how many cars will be produced in 1 year? So what will you do here? Here you will multiply the numbers. So multiply 18,426 by 12. So this here. Yes, this is the answer. Okay, so write the actual number of cars produced in 1 year equal to 2,21,212. Okay. Now what is the rounded number here or the estimated number here? So when you round this number, okay, now estimated number here, so 18,426, then it will be rounded to 18,000. Okay, then multiply this number by 12, and you can also round 10 or leave 12 and it is here. So the here multiply now 18,000 by 12, and how much you will get? Here multiply like this, that is the in this way here. So 18 into 12, 216 and 000. So this is the estimated number. Number of cars produced in 1 year equal to 2,16,000. Okay, this will be the answer. Okay, so this is the estimated number of cars produced in 1 year. So this way you will solve these questions. So now you have the homework here in this. I did question number 1 and 2 also, and I left 3 and 5. But you will do all the questions, okay, as your homework. So I have given you the homework in 2.6 and 2.7. That is all the exercises in 2.6 and all the exercises in 2.7. Okay, so you will solve all the questions in your notebook as I have done in the PDFs. So in that way you will also write these statements properly. Okay, because the statements are here important. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.